Yo, today we're going to talk about tuples. Tuples are written with round brackets, and tuple is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. So let's do an example. Okay guys, so this is basically a tuple. It's similar to list, but it is with round brackets, and any value in here is unchangeable. Okay, let's print out the tuple. There we go. To determine how many items in a tuple has, type len here, do parentheses and print this out. We get output 3, and that's how many items we have in the tuple. You can duplicate values. Another banana value here. You can use double bananas here, and it will still work. If you want to create a tuple with one value, it's important to leave a comma here, otherwise it will not recognize as a tuple. Yep, so this is a tuple because we use a comma. If we don't use a comma and we run the program, it's going to be a string. If we use a tuple constructor, then we don't need to use a comma. So for example, to create a tuple constructor, we need to type tuple here, then add a parenthesis and a parenthesis on the backside as well. So basically 2 parentheses in the beginning and 2 parentheses at the end of this tuple. So let's run the program. Yep, this is a tuple. So basically inside this tuple you can add more values like 1, you can also add true. It will still be a tuple. To access a tuple, all you need to do is this: round bracket, tuple, and square brackets. And then we put in here what index in this tuple you want to access. So if you want to access apple, we type index 0. Yeah, there we go, we get the apple here. Or if we type -1, it's going to be backwards, so it's going to get output true. There we go. And if we want to output number 1, then we need to type in number, the index 1. So basically 0, 1, and there we go. It's going to print out 1. If you want to output multiple values from a tuple, then you need to do 2 dots here. And for example, you print out this number and true. Then we need to type in 3. Because this is 0, this is 1, this is index 2, but if we type in 2 here, it's going to stop at 2 and it won't print out 2, so we need to type in 3. Yeah, we get output true and 1. There we go. Let's delete a tuple. Okay, let's run the program. My tuple doesn't exist because we deleted the tuple here. That is perfect. Okay, let's change tuple values. Once a tuple is created, you cannot change its value because tuples are unchangeable or immutable, as it also is called. But there is a workaround. You can convert the tuple into a list, change the list, and convert the list back into a tuple. So let's do it. So in the first line, we create a tuple called x. Second line, we convert the tuple to a list. And that's why we call the index 1 and change the index 1, that is banana, to mango. And on the line 4 we convert it to a tuple, and here we're going to print it out. Let's do it. Here we go. So we successfully changed banana to a mango in this tuple. Okay, let's add item. So let's say, for example, we want to add item mango. Just do this: y.append type in mango. There we go. Okay, now let's add a tuple to a tuple. Don't forget to put a comma here, because else the Python program will not see this as a tuple. Basically, in this situation, we create two different tuples, and here we add them to each other, and we print out each. So let's do it. Yep, we just added mango to this whole leaf. Let's remove an item from a tuple, but in order to do that we need to convert a tuple to a list, because a tuple is unchangeable. Okay, here we create a tuple, here we convert the tuple to a list, here we remove the number 300 from a list, and here we convert the list to a tuple again and gives it to the value x. Yes, we successfully deleted number 300. Let's add two different tuples to each other. There we go, we just combined two tuples to each other.